All right, I'm back. It's April 26th, 2025. So, this story is about holidays that change where they're located. Because usually they have to be on a weekend or on a Sunday, like Victoria Day or Mother's Day or Father's Day, etc., etc. Now, people who are born on these days are special. Not only that, if the person's birthday will fall on that day, then they will get special abilities. The reason for this, the angels told me, is because everybody celebrates it. So, a child being born on that day, the energies and the positivity and all the good things go to that day. It made a lot of sense to me. So, anyway, this story is about a young lady that is born on Mother's Day. Her birthday's May 10th. She's Trinidadian. At least that's what I think she is. Sorry if I'm wrong. Uh, she has two children now. But I met her when she had a child of, I think child was 4 years old. Don't quote me on it. The year was 2011, I'm pretty sure. Because it was long ago, I'm not in contact all the time with this person. Once in a while, when she'll need a ride to go shopping or something like that, because she doesn't have a vehicle or a license, so she still needs my help once in a while and a reading here and there. So when I first met her, she had a 4-year-old little girl, and we took her to babysitting, and when we took her to work. At the time, she was working in the adult entertainment industry, and no need to specify what she was doing there because there's all kinds of work available in the adult entertainment industry. So, I started to see that she was already religious. She believed in God, the Spirit, and the Holy Ghost, the Son, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. So that wasn't the reason I was there. I wasn't there to push religion on her or help her with that. I was there to show her that she had gifts that perhaps she didn't know about. Because the angels told me, he says, if anybody's got gifts, they got to use them. They can't just put them in the closet. Like I said in a video before, if you got this arm that could throw the ball 100 miles a minute or something like that, or 100 miles an hour, then you got a gift for throwing. If you can kick the ball further than anybody, then you got a gift for soccer or football, and so forth and so on. If you can do certain things that people have a hard time doing and you can do it better than anybody else, that means you have a gift. So this young lady's gift, for me, what I saw, was luck. It just seems that luck went her way. And like a few movies where they show the superhero having luck as a power and then saying, no, it isn't. It is. So let's go on and I'll tell you what kind of luck she would have. Like I have signs where there's like birds. The littlest ones are the most luckiest ones. The bigger ones are less luck and mean less things. But like the little swallows, if you ever see them, they flap their wings so fast you can't even see their wings. They're really good luck. And the more, the merrier. And I would pick her up for work and I'd find all these hundreds of little birds surrounding her. Now, mind you, I bet you she had one of those little box things where the birds go and sit for a while. But they would follow her. And then I started to notice, I said, you have a lot of luck. And she goes, yeah, it seems like every time I need something, it all just suddenly disappears. And then we went on and I started telling her about the gifts that you get when you're born on a special day. Now, I'm not always right 100%, or even sometimes I'm wrong. But I asked her, I said, when's your birthday? And actually, at the time, we were getting really close, and it just happened to fall on Mother's Day when I met her, approximately that time. Anyway, I told her, I says, you have a gift because of your birthday. And not only that, I started to inquire about her family history. And, Trinidadians they have a lot of voodoo over there and stuff like that, which I dabbled in a tiny bit and learned something about it. And I found that you can pass your gifts from children to children. It doesn't have to skip a generation. Like in my tradition, it usually skips a generation unless there's a really big cause for it. Because my grandmother was gifted, my mother was gifted, and now I'm gifted. But usually it'll skip a generation. But then my grandmother was gifted. When it comes in all females, and then it goes to a male, it's a little bit different. But let's get back to her. She had the one child, and then we lost contact for about, 2000 so I met her in 2011, and we lost contact around 2015. Anyway, we got back in contact again just before COVID. It's 2019. No, 2018. For a couple of years, we didn't have no contact. And she ended up having a second child, which is very gifted. Now, we're going to talk about the children. The mother just happens to get everything that she wants whenever she wants it. But the children. Now, at this time, the firstborn would be in in high school, and going to college. And I knew that she's gifted as well. And she's going to help people for a living, and she's going to do great things. And she sees things perhaps that are not there, and she hears things that are not there. But that's what it is. Some people will think you're crazy, and they'll put you through the system, and just to find out that there's nothing wrong with you. You just have a gift. Now, you're supposed to use it to help people. And now she's going to become a teacher or something like that. And she is going to help people. She might not broadcast her gift like I'm doing right now, but it doesn't matter. As long as you use it, that's what counts. And the youngest one is going to be some type of, I think, media person. Like, she's been able to talk to people and make them see things in a different manner. And I would say that's got to do with the media, because you're always trying to convince people of things that perhaps they don't understand. So that's a good thing too. And as the time went on after COVID and everything, she developed her own business, which she made something out of nothing. This is the mother now we're talking about, of the two children. One of the children are still in grade school, and the other one is in university now, or college, don't quote me. And they're going really good. And the mother developed her own business, dealing with people, dealing with, not really the adult entertainment industry anymore, other than cosmetics, which is, I guess, a part of good looks and stuff like that, which would contribute to a lot of things, not just the adult entertainment industry. But as far as I know, success has been in her path the whole time. And that's because she's born on a special day. Now, if you're born on a special day and you don't know it, you don't know that you have these abilities, then sometimes you can go against the grain, and that'll cause not such good things to happen. But usually it'll try to make a path for you so that you can go and do the things you're supposed to do in life in order to achieve the goals you need to achieve. Anyway, that's my story for today. So if anybody out there is born on a special day and you don't know it, it doesn't necessarily have to be the day of the special day when this event is happening, especially if they change. And we talked about a few of those. 2-4 weekend, it changes every year. Easter changes every year. So that's what that's about. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye.